here at home. Both my kids are sick with the flu. I'm bored. Figured I'd do a quick video on my daily driver. It's a 2013 GMC Sierra 1500 Z71. It's rebuilt. I've had it 3 years today, actually. It has 145,000 miles on it. Had 65,000 when I bought it. I drive a lot. Has the 5.3 V8. Pretty much a stock truck. All I've done to it is I had a guy that works for the dealer take his laptop and do a little tuning. I had him disable the active fuel management to hopefully buy me some time on lifters collapsing. Apparently that's an issue with these 07 through 13 GM trucks, or the bailout era as I call them. But you hear a lot of horror stories about them, but this one has been a really good truck. Aside from oil changes, all I've done to it is I did plugs and wires, or I did the spark plugs and the transmission fluid and filter at 100,000, and other than that I've never opened the hood except to put a air filter in it a few times. I have Nitto tag wrappers on it in the stock size. I think I've had these about a year and a half. I went the cheap route and did the little block below the strut to level the front. But I think eventually I'm going to put blocks in the back, because even though it sets level, it doesn't look like it because the way the wheel wells are shaped on it. And I like to give it just a little bit of a rake back. Where it's a Z71, it has the factory inch and a half blocks in the back already, and I think I'll just take them out and put in a 3-inch lift block kit, and that'll have me setting about right where I want it. And then the next time I do a tire change, I might go up to a 285/70 to make it look a little bit beefier. I've got the trifecta trifold leather bed cover on it. That was on it when I got it, but it helps gas mileage, I think. As much driving as I do, this thing still, of course most of my driving's highway driving, and even with the active fuel management disabled, I'm getting about 17.5 miles to a gallon, which isn't bad for a full-size V8 pickup truck. Before this one, I had an 04 Z71 Chevrolet, and it was a good truck, but it had every issue that those trucks have. It had the blend doors and the climate control sticking open all the time. Transfer case wouldn't engage properly all the time because of something in the switch of the solenoid. Overdrive was starting to go out in the 4L60E. And what else was wrong with it? And it had that clunking in the steering shaft. But so far, this one's been a really good truck. It has the 6-speed in it, which has been a really good transmission. I haven't done a lot of hauling with it. I pulled a 16-foot trailer holding a Buick station wagon one time, and it did really good. But I think this one's going to be a keeper as long as it holds up for me. It's a good truck, and I like it, and I don't really like any of the new trucks coming out. I'd show the interior, but it's dirty and they all look the same, dark gray and plain. Chevy, GMC, both interiors identical, aside from the emblem on the steering wheel. But like I said, for these trucks to have such a reputation of bad things going wrong with them, I haven't had any issues with this one, and maybe that's due to all the preventive stuff I've done to it. I know you get on the forums and people will tell you that you have to do a cam swap, you have to delete the DOD right away or it's trash, but I don't see the point in spending $3,000 on something that's not broke yet. So I'm just gonna keep taking care of it and drive it until it does something. But there's my plain old red truck. See ya.